Hello everyone, my name's Danielle and this is Excalibur Books. Today we are doing these books will self-destruct in 12 months if I don't read them. I've seen Becca and the Books do this for years now. I have loads of books that are on my TBR for years that I really need to sort through, so I thought that was the best way to do it. If I don't read them in a year, I've got to get rid of them. Quite a lot of them are thrillers that I picked up from the charity shop. I don't find myself reaching for thrillers anymore, but I'm not going to give a big description on each book. We're just going to go through them so we're not here too long. Let's get started. The first one is Eyes Like Mine by Sheena Kamal. I got this in a book subscription box, so I didn't actually pick this out for myself. And I got it quite recently actually. It's not really, when I read the synopsis, it wasn't really calling out to me, so I think I'm not gonna find myself choosing to pick this up. It just says it's about a missing girl. From what I can tell, I think the missing girl is like, she looks at the picture of the missing girl and she thinks it's her daughter maybe. She goes and tries to find her. She gave away her daughter 15 years ago. I might give this to my mum, she might like this one if I don't get to it. Okay, the next one is a really popular book, but I don't think it's going to be for me, and that is Mexican Gothic. I think this is more a like slower literary horror. I just get the vibe that I'm not going to really enjoy the story that much. I think this one's about her cousin gets married, and I think her cousin's husband starts acting a bit strange, so she goes and visits them. It says the house itself begins invading Naomi's dreams. I don't really like stories about dreams either, so. The next one is A Slow Fire Burning by Paula Hawkins. I've read a lot of Paula Hawkins books. This is a charity find with the sprayed edges, so I'd like to give this a try. I've quite enjoyed the Paula Hawkins books I've read. Again, I'm not picking up thrillers that often anymore, but I definitely do want to give this one a try because I've enjoyed her books. The Girl in the Train is one of my favourite books. But it looks like we've got 3 female main characters, and we're probably getting their side of the, like we're going to get each their side of the story. One of them has left a crime scene covered in blood, but they don't think she's the killer, so I guess they're going to try and find out who really is the killer. Maybe she is, and they're just trying to make us believe that she's not. From this synopsis, we need to get to this year else it's going. The next one, I don't really know why I have it, and that's The Falling by T.J. Newman. This is like a action thriller sort of thing where the pilot's family has been like held hostage, and the only way to save them is to crash the plane. So I like films like this, but I don't really think I'm gonna like books like this. But I'm willing to give it a try before I get rid of it. Number 5 is The Villa by Ruth Kelly. I think this one is a reality TV show because it says 10 contestants, 7 days, 1 prize to die for. Yeah, TV show. I guess they're in a reality TV show and someone dies. I don't think this is going to be for me either. I haven't read any reality TV mystery thrillers before, so I'm not going to say that I'm definitely going to dislike it before I try it. If it's on an island, I guess it's going to be kind of like a locked room mystery, which I do like. This just reminds me of like one of them books you pick up at the airport before you go on holiday. I don't even know where I've got it from or how I've got it. Okay, the next one, another one of my old favourite thriller authors, and that's Lisa Jewell with The Girls. It really bothers me how the T on there is a lowercase. I don't know why. And I've seen this book in a shop before with a different name. And I'm pretty sure it's the same book. I've had this one on my shelves probably the longest. This one's been on here for years. This is one of her backlist ones. Yeah, 2015 this was published. And it's got a map in it. And I think this one's like a neighbourhood, and in the communal garden they find an unconscious girl. So I guess it's going to be like the parents trying to work out what's happened. This one I got sent to review by the publisher, and that is Artificial Wisdom. by Thomas R. Weaver, and I just never got to it. But this is a futuristic dystopian sci-fi, I think. It's set in 2050 and a heatwave has killed millions across the Persian Gulf. The heatwave was diverted by geoengineering from hitting the USA. So it's going to be very political, which I'm really interested to see if I will enjoy something like this. So I definitely don't want to just get rid of it before trying it. And the cover's really good as well, I like the cover. I am quite intimidated by it. I don't know if it's going to be really dense, and I don't like military kind of stories, so hopefully it's not too military based either. Now the next one is a bit of a cheat because I know I'm not going to read it and I know I'm going to get rid of it, because that is The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, which is J.K. Rowling's pen name for like her mystery thrillers. I think there's so many books in the series and it just don't seem interesting at all. A troubled model falls to her death from the balcony. Doesn't sound interesting. And like the detective is like a old war veteran turned private detective. I think I just got this from the charity shop just because I knew it was J.K. Rowling and I wanted to try her writing outside of Harry Potter. And I read Casual Vacancy and I hated it, so I'm just not going to even bother picking this one up. It's literally just been sat on my shelves for years. I don't know why I haven't got rid of it when I've got rid of other books. It's just I forget about it. Next is another favourite mystery thriller author, and that's In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. Again, the first letter's got a lowercase. It really bothers me. It just don't look right. But this one is again the basic thriller plot line where someone goes back and looks back at something that happened 10, 20 years ago and works through that. And secrets and lies unravel. The past will catch up with Nora, that's what it says on the back. Which are fun, like they're okay whilst you're reading it, they're just very easily forgettable. Which is why I have slowly been moving out of the thriller genre. If I read something like a mystery, now I tend to go towards the more like cozy mysteries. I'll either go like cozy mysteries or like horror on the other end of the scale, on the like horror side. Definitely want to give it a go. And I think I will carry on reading the books that these three authors come out, but I'll probably get them from the library in the future. And then the last one is The Boneless Mercies by April Genevieve Touchlock. I have read another YA fantasy book by this author. I can't remember what it's called. I think I've unhauled it now because I thought it was just okay. I think this one's set in the same world. That's why I don't find myself picking it up, because I think it's just going to be the same as that one. But this one is about the Boneless Mercies, which are death traders hired to kill quickly, quietly and mercifully. It's a job for women and women alone. That actually sounds really interesting. That makes me want to pick this one up. If it's about like assassins and stuff. But it is YA. I'm pretty sure it's YA. But who knows, maybe I'll like it. I definitely, now I've read the synopsis, I do definitely want to give this a go before getting rid of it. And that is all 10 books that we're going to talk about in this video. Here they all are. All very on the same colour theme. I can't wait to film the follow-up of this next year, where I'll be hopefully reacting to this video and seeing what I actually got to. Hopefully I do get to try all of these except that J.K. Rowling book. Wish me luck. Yeah, and that's all we're doing on this video. I'll see you next time I upload a video. Thank you for watching. Bye.